Real excited to welcome in Malachi Singleton, North Cobb High School quarterback, 4-star out of Georgia in Kennesaw, right outside of Atlanta. And we got a lot to talk about, Malachi. I want you to give our audience kind of the inside scoop, what a living room conversation is like with the coaching staff at Arkansas. We hear about it from them, but from your vantage point and perspective, what was that like to sit down with Coach Pittman and Coach Briles?
Just like, first of all, both of them are like really cool people, like really cool coaches. They use like a lot of humor. And, they're both goofy. Well, definitely Coach Pittman, but at the same time they get straight to business. So, just getting to know them has really been something special for real. And it was a huge part of my decision.
So what is that business, Malachi? What persuaded you? Because you had a healthy offer list, and especially Georgia being close to home. What pushed you over the edge to decide, you know what, Fayetteville is going to be my home for the next 3 or 4 years?
Just they wanted me, and they showed me they wanted me from the start, and they showed me how I would fit in the offense, and fit at Arkansas, and I loved every part of it. So.
You mentioned fitting in the offense. There's a video that you put out. Did you make that, or did they send it to you where they kind of synced up some highlights from your high school and KJ's college highlights? Was that something you made, or they sent you?
Yeah, they sent me that.
Okay. It looks good, man. It's almost, those Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan highlights, the highlight videos that you've seen before, kind of back-to-back. I think there's some similarities with you guys, too.
Yeah, definitely.
So, Malachi, when did you finalize your decision? I know the announcement of your commitment was on Monday, but when did you decide, when did you tell Coach that, you know what, Coach, I'm coming to Fayetteville?
I let them know on Monday, like last Monday before I committed, that I was going to go ahead and commit, but I probably knew about a week before that I just knew that was the right decision for me.
Now, we're talking with Malachi Singleton, Arkansas's newest commit, top 5 in the country right now. And Malachi, your commitment video on Monday was spectacular. And not only did you kind of give a great speech leading up to it, but your dad kind of stole the show with the horns down. Did you know your dad was going to do that, man?
No, I didn't know he was going to do that at all. I really didn't know that was an Arkansas thing. I thought it was like an Oklahoma thing.
It is an Arkansas thing and Oklahoma thing. So a little backstory. Arkansas and Texas used to be deeply rooted rivals back in the Southwest Conference. In 1969, they played what's believed as one of the best college football games in the history, 1 versus 2. When you come to campus, man, you're going to find that not only are you going to go to college with a bunch of Texas kids, but a bunch of kids that hate the University of Texas. That's why I was cracking up, because your dad seems to be fitting right in already.
Yes, sir.
So give me a backdrop, give me a backstory, Malachi. Why is your dad's nickname the Mayor? Your mom was telling me that last night. Why is your dad's nickname the Mayor?
Man, because he's like one of the most popular around. He talks to everybody. Everybody knows him.
That's awesome.
And, he just gets along with everybody. That's probably why.
Now, was that easy for you to just kind of be his son in that area since he knew so many people kind of around Atlanta? Was that just an easy transition for you growing up in sports?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Now,
made it way easier for sure.
Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off. Malachi, outside of football, do you play basketball, track, or has it been kind of football only the last couple years?
I say the last year it's only been football, but ever since I was little, I played basketball up until I was about like sophomore in high school. So I have a deep background in basketball. My dad was actually a basketball player. He didn't play no football. So we all my brothers really grew up playing basketball mostly. So definitely a hooper.
And to go off that, Malachi, was your dad disappointed at all when you chose football, or was he excited and encouraging you? Would you decide that was best for your future?
He was definitely excited and encouraging, trying to help me for sure.
If I called your high school coach right now and said, give me 1 or 2 things that's going to make Malachi successful in college at the next level, what do you think he'd tell me?
He'll probably just say, I just do all the little things right. I'm a natural leader.
Your senior year is coming up. Have you had your junior prom or formal yet? Has that already passed?
I mean, yeah, like our prom passed, but I didn't go.
Okay. You're all business, just getting workouts in and stuff?
I mean, not that, but I was actually on a visit the day we had a prom, so.
Well, like I said, all business, man. You're focused
Yeah.
on your future. Well, I understand. I'm sure there's a bunch of young ladies on campus that are disappointed that you had a visit that weekend. But listen, all business in that situation. So you've got senior here in front of you, and man, I'm 27. I would give anything to be in your position at 17 years old, going on 18, going on a senior year. Outside of outside of football, Malachi, is there anything you want to accomplish your senior year outside of just winning a state championship?
I'd probably just say hanging out with my younger siblings more before I go off to college.
What kind of role do you think you play in their lives? I don't know if they're consistently out there on the field with you on non-practice days, or if you guys are video games, or just playing pickup in the driveway. What kind of role do you think you have on your younger siblings?
I definitely think I have a huge role. I feel like they look up to me, and I'm definitely their big brother. So, I mean, I'm gonna try to spend way more time with them. Me and my little brother, we're always on the game playing and stuff. But I have a younger sister, so it's kind of different. So I just want to spend more time, with her, and get to know her like a little better.
All right, it's Saturday night. Malachi's at home with his little brother. What video game are y'all playing?
2K for sure.
2K. Okay. Who's your team and who's your go-to guys in 2K?
I'd say the Bucks for sure.
Okay. You like Bobby Portis? He's a Razorback, man. He's killing in the playoffs. They're about to. Yeah. I don't know if they knocked out Chicago last night or they're playing him tonight, but he's been averaging, I think, like 16 in the playoffs. You a big Bobby Portis guy?
Yeah. I mean, I'm a big Giannis guy on the game, at least.
Yeah, Giannis is almost unguardable with his arsenal of moves getting to the cup, and even if he's guarded, he seems to manage to, in real life or in 2K, he's very difficult to guard. We're talking with Malachi Singleton, North Cobb High School quarterback, 4-star near Atlanta in Kennesaw. We'll get to some more stuff coming up, just kind of about your football attributes. But Malachi, one of the things I've noticed already that you've done, and several other guys on this recruiting class have done in the class of 2023, you're trying to recruit other people. And you being a Georgia guy, there's so many talented players around you. Heck, Jaden Hazelwood, who's not too far from where you play, he's now going to be on campus at Arkansas. So what does that look like for you trying to recruit other Atlanta and Georgia kids to Fayetteville?
I built bonds with a lot of guys in Georgia. And, a lot of guys know me. So, I mean, already, people have been hitting me up, asking, what's it like in Arkansas? They want to come on a visit and stuff like that. So I feel like I got a lot of leverage on some Georgia kids. So be expecting some Georgia commits for sure.
I think Arkansas fans love hearing that. Now, be honest with me, because I've been in Georgia, I've been in New York, I've been all over the place, and everyone has a different stigma of Arkansas. I wonder, before you got to an official visit, before you went there, what were your initial thoughts, not just about Fayetteville, but the state of Arkansas itself, and maybe what changed when you actually arrived on campus in Northwest Arkansas?
I'm not gonna lie, I just really thought it was gonna be country, a lot of fun and stuff like that. But actually, when you get into Fayetteville, it's actually really nice. Really just like a regular town, really regular college town. It's actually really nice too, beautiful. So. That's what I tell people now.
I was going to say, is that a common question, Malachi, that you get from guys that you play against in high school, or guys that might take an official and like, hey, what's Arkansas? What's Fayetteville like? And you just kind of give them the whole spiel, it seems like.
Yeah, definitely. People ask me all the time. So, I always tell them, it's really beautiful. Like, you really need to come see it for yourself, to be honest.
I'd say that's a good response. Got 2 more questions, Malachi, before we let you go, and we really appreciate you making some time for us this morning. On CBS, someone compared you to Jalen Hurts, the former Alabama and Oklahoma and current Philadelphia Eagles quarterback. Is there a guy that you think is similar to you or that you've tried to mold your game after, either in college or the National Football League?
I say growing up, Justin Fields played like right up the street from me, so I say my game is pretty similar to his.
A guy that has been in the Heisman Trophy room. I'd say that's a pretty good person to look at, who started at Georgia and had an unbelievable career at Ohio State. And I hope, even though I'm a Packers fan, I hope he excels with the Chicago Bears at the next level. All right, Malachi, maybe the most important question before we let you go. When I was at SEC Media Days a couple years back, drove through Atlanta. It's going to be there this year. I'm excited to go back. I like going down to Atlanta, and I had to stop before I left at Cookout, actually in Kennesaw, right by Kennesaw State. So, Malachi, what is your go-to Cookout order when you stop by?
The big double burger. You got to get you some fries and a corn dog for sure.
That's a great order. You get a milkshake too?
Oh, milkshake, strawberry cheesecake milkshake. So,
my guy. Oh, Malachi, that's a great order, and I know that a lot of people are excited to see your great play on the field in the future at Arkansas. Malachi Singleton, North Cobb, upcoming senior high school quarterback in the class of 2023, kind enough to make some time for us here on the Morning Rush. Malachi, best of luck to you. Having fun this summer with your little brothers and sisters, and then best of luck senior year, man. Go win you a state championship.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
BetOnline is your #1 source for all your betting needs, sports info, and odds. Find all the latest sports developments, including this week's odds for the Masters Championship and the start of Major League Baseball season. BetOnline is your continued source for all your sporting wagering needs, including live betting and your favorite Vegas casino and poker games. It's super easy to get started, so join today. Learn why everyone is saying BetOnline is the fastest and easiest way to wager on popular sports and games. Bet online, where the game starts.